Hey everyone, how y'all doing? In case y'all, if y'all haven't met me yet, my name is Gregory Kemp, and I'm the field safety technician for the South Louisiana area for the company. And I just want to bring a quick awareness to everyone about some things that I noticed in the observation cars for the past week. Now, I'm saying this right now, it's nothing bad at all. It was all great things. I just want to highlight the reason why we're doing certain things when we perform these activities as far as communicating the safety meeting of the work that's going on, barricading the areas of the work that's going on. If there's any sign offs in the area, how would that affect our operations, the other person, as far as potential exposure, a line of fire, things of that nature, and proper PPE while we perform the job, as always. So, with that being said, I just want to highlight why all the things I just mentioned that's being covered in the observation cards is why we do this. So, in paint and sandblasting, there's a chemical in that blasting material, and that material is aluminum oxide. So, a quick background of aluminum oxide, things that it's typically used in, as I mentioned in the beginning, paint and sandblasting operation. Some other things you probably didn't know about was insulation for electronics, medical implants, as far as things that are knee replacements when the doctors go in and change that out, and different type of prosthetic legs, and also sandpaper. So it's in a lot of different things, but the highlight of this presentation is about sandblasting. So dealing with sandblasting operations, especially with this chemical that's involved in it, we have threshold limit values. The first one is from the ACGIH, which is the American Conference of Governmental Industrial Hygiene. Their recommendation is to have at the most 8 hours for threshold limit. And in that 8 hours, the most we could be exposed to is 1 microgram. Yeah, 1 microgram exposure. So a microgram is pretty much a piece of dust. Like, you can't see a microgram. And that's how much you could be exposed to as far as a respiratory exposure. That's you taking it in. So pretty much nothing. You can't breathe any of that in at all. 1 microgram, a dust particle, pretty much. The next one we have is a permissible exposure limit. So OSHA, we all know about OSHA. OSHA says that we should only be around this stuff for 8 hours at the most. And in that 8 hours, we're going to only be exposed to 1 microgram of it. Total dust. Like I said, it's 1 piece of dust. We are able to be around 5 micrograms of respiratory fraction, but still, it's dust particles. You can't have any of it. And you wouldn't want any of it in you anyway. As you seen earlier, it causes throat irritation, eye irritation, nose, skin, all kind of respiratory problems that we don't want. And the last one we have is the REL, recommended exposure level. So this one says we could go up to 10 hours. And the National Institute for Occupational Safety and Health gives us that recommendation. And as of right now, there is no amount we could be exposed to. So what that pretty much means is that the National Institute of Occupational Safety and Health is saying that there's no health concern with being exposed to this. But I highly disagree with this. If you inhale this, it gets into your lungs. It will mess you up inside, and you will have long-term effects that probably not noticed immediately, but in the future you will notice it and cause all kind of issues that we don't have. So just keep that in the back of your head. Alright, so how do we protect ourselves? And like I said, this all started from observation cards that I reviewed for the week, and you guys are doing a phenomenal job already of wearing your eye protection, face mask, earplugs, full body suits, gloves, steel toe boots. I mean, y'all doing a phenomenal job. Different parties have walked around the job area and gave you out nothing but great things to say as far as proper tactics on the barricades. Everyone had their proper PPE on. No one was allowed without reviewing the permit and checking to see if the area was safe from inside personnel inside the barricade. I mean, just great things, y'all. And I just want to commend y'all and keep up the great work. I really wish I could come out to every location and tell y'all that, but I mean, on one person, I feel like this message could get to a whole lot more people faster. I mean, I'm available anytime if y'all want to do a Teams meeting. If you have any more questions about any of these concerns, but I just want to bring this to y'all attention and make y'all aware of the reason why we do the things we do, which you're already doing, and just keep up the great work, y'all. Finally, this is just some quick fun facts of the different thresholds that each agency has, and you can look at this and reference it yourself. If you need any more detail or anything, just give me a call. I'm always available.